YouTube, how we doing? PPS here. YouTube play of the day. We got one spot, college basketball today. Rolling these yet again on Twitter here and YouTube. Hopefully, you guys are ready to roll here and cash a couple tickets. So, yeah, it's exciting. Got a nice little run going here, and hopefully it continues. So, back again. I think I've been trying to do these, every single day, at least for college basketball once NFL stopped. And we've been on a nice little run here. So hopefully continue. I think we had 4 in a row now going back these last couple of days. And we can recap last night's. I felt like this one was a weird line, to be honest. I felt pretty confident in this one. Ohio State first half over 71.5. It ended up at like 84. A lot of fouls, like we talked about. Flew over the actual game over as well, which is nice. Always nice to see that. If you did not have the ability to bet the first half or whatever it is there, but super nice to get back in the win column and just like kind of get into the rhythm of college basketball. Just because when you're doing 4 different sports at once, makes it a little bit tougher. I feel like these have been our these last couple of days. We've been able to pretty much just lock in on, on finding what we wanted to find, and not have to worry as much about, like doing NFL or doing all this other stuff. Sorry, I was checking to see if I'm still going live on Twitter. I'm just taking a peek and seeing if that's still going. Okay. So just making sure everything's going well. I just got to make sure, I've been sending in stuff every day to Twitter, so I'm hoping that gets figured out at some point. But we are 4-0 in our last 4 college basketball plays. That moves us up to a positive. I know we were down 2.6 a couple days ago. 3 straight winners gets us into the green, and hopefully today we can do the same thing. So if you guys could hit that like button, really appreciate it. And also I have my new Twitter down there. I'm continuing to work on the player prop one. It's just Twitter's not helping me much. So I'm going to keep doing the live here. Obviously still had like 14,000 of you guys following me over on Twitter. If you could just go follow me on this one, I know I'll have access to that one. But yeah, I don't have much else on the Twitter front. I've sent out like 19 different things. And I don't seem to be having better luck than the other guys that got their accounts back. But we'll keep it rolling. And, let's get to a couple more plays. So we got one spot today. I'm going to Big Sky Country. We got Big Sky Country going right now. And that is going to be Northern Colorado, Sacramento State, over 164.5 at minus 111 right now on DraftKings. I've been rolling mostly with first half overs and, feeling pretty good about those. But we're going to go full game today. We're going to go full game. And I wouldn't look a ton into that first game for the score purposes, just because we did have an overtime game. It still would have went over. It had 160, I think it was 168 points in the first game against these two in regulation. And honestly, I don't even think they played that well. We're looking at the numbers there, right? Ton of pace, which in every Sacramento State game, me and, I get 4 of you guys in this chat. We could probably go put up some points on these guys. They're absolutely horrendous defensively. Sacramento State got 34 free throw attempts in that first game. Northern Colorado committed 25 fouls, which is crazy. They didn't even shoot well, 29% and 31% from 3 for both teams. Not great there. Sacramento State, like I said, 34 free throws. I thought Northern Colorado should have had more, only 13, but they drew 17 fouls. So both teams rank in the bottom 100 in terms of personal fouls per possession percentage. So it's a little bit over 25% for both teams. Also going into that first game too is Northern Colorado, I believe it's their second leading scorer, Brock Wisney, who should absolutely dominate these dudes if he actually plays fully. 6'9", 245, shoots 39% from 3. He fouled out in that game. Never really got any rhythm there. Played 26 minutes. To put that in perspective, the top player, Prophet Johnson for Sac State and Quinn Denker for Northern Colorado, played 43 and 44 minutes. That dude fouled out in 26 and really didn't get anything going. He had 9.7 rebounds in that quick of a performance there. So, yeah, I really like this over. I think obviously the pace, if you want to go just on pace numbers, Northern Colorado used to be very fast. They're 126. Terrible defensively, decent offensively. You go to Sacramento State, it's a completely different story. They are average offensively, horrible defensively, and they play at the 20th fastest pace. So they're just trying to score buckets. Both these teams in the bottom five of the conference. I think this is a game where, when you both know that they're not doing much in the conference race, the first thing that kind of goes is defense. So I'm expecting that tonight. I think Sacramento State can keep it close. Prophet Johnson is a bucket. Like, he is a certified bucket getter, 19 points a game. He got 30 in their first game. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of this guy. This dude is an absolute bucket. Last two games, 28, 35. You want to go into last month, it was 26, 27. This dude's putting up points. I know you're not going to get props for Big Sky games, but if you did, definitely be taking the points there on Prophet Johnson. I don't think there's one person on Northern Colorado that can stop him. Also, I think we could see even more better percentages from three today, 29 and 30%. I think that if we get that up to 33%, which is averages for these teams, I'm expecting to see some big points here. I'm expecting at least 100, 175. I think 175 I'm feeling pretty good about. So maybe I'll even have an alt line if I can find it. But I do really like the points here. Also really like that Denver game as well. They've screwed me the last two times, but I think I might go back there as well. So as always, if you guys could follow me over on Twitter, Scovsbighits. I have my name, player_props. Like, that's what it was before. You'll see my picture in the background there as well. I'm going to continue putting out videos. If you do follow me over there, I'm trying to post a little bit more on the free play market just to make sure I reward you guys for sticking with me through this crap. But I appreciate all your support as always. Back tomorrow. Good slate tomorrow, actually, for a college basketball slate on a Friday, but excited to get after it. And best of luck on all your bets tonight. If you guys got questions, drop them in the chat. You guys know we'll get to them before the end of the day. A lot of games tonight, too. So we got Big Sky Country. Those are always my favorite days. So appreciate you guys. Catch you soon. Good luck tonight.